There is now talks between US and Russia, but I think Prime Minister Starmer said it diplomatically. We need to get the fundamentals right. And the fundamentals are not, let me put it that way, complete if it's only this dialogue in the way we see it. And I don't think, we all agree that there can be nothing about Ukraine without Ukraine. But let me put it this way bluntly. Europe cannot complain its way to the table. It cannot simply raise its hand and say, here are we, include us. Because I think the US president will say, what are you bringing? Why should you? And you get all this dialogue that we are experienced over these four or 5 weeks. So that means that Europe really has to get there through strength, politically, financially and militarily. And allow me, President Costa, to say that, and Ursula, that I am not EU. I see Europe as being slightly more than EU here. It is, of course, the EU 27. Perhaps not all 27, but let's say EU 27. But then there is UK. Yeah. There is UK. There is fundamentally Turkey. And Turkey is always a bit complex, but Turkey has to be in the equation. And we heard President Erdogan and your recent visit, Volodymyr, Turkey has to be there. Norway is proud to be there. Iceland is proud to be there. And we even heard President Macron said the other day that Canada is there. We are buying Canada so we can get them back. No, but I think, this is that concept of Europe. But that concept of Europe has to have an opinion on the substance of the peace and the process of the peace. And here I think there's no time to lose. I think your convening of the meeting on the 6th of March is great. But then for this larger group, we have to come together and make it meaningful. Macron capacity. Then there has to be a European security guarantee with a US backstop. And I think we should not give up on that, because it should really be in a fundamental US interest to see the value of this. Because now we hear that this is a European thing, but I think there's a good case to be made by this linked together. So there's no time to lose, really. Finally, when we saw this from the clinic here, I read and met the other day Timothy Snyder in Oslo, and he has written extensively on Ukraine, and he's using this notion to define freedom. And he's saying the Ukrainians have